Yo guys, this is Arprex here. Today is a very big day because finally, after years of waiting, Pokemon Sword and Shield is now running on Skyline Emulator with graphical output as well as decent FPS. The gameplay which you are seeing right now is recorded on a Snapdragon 865 Android device and is posted by one of the official developers of Skyline Emulator. So this gameplay is taken on a developer's build. We do not have access to this build. We cannot try it right now, but the new update will be coming very soon. I'll be talking about it, and I'll be also talking about brand new settings which are making this possible, and also new games which started working on Skyline Emulator along with something different. As you know, Vita 3K Emulator is also under development. Now it has also reached a major milestone which I'll be talking about in today's video. So before starting, if you guys are new here, then be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification, because I'll keep you guys up to date with all the latest emulation news. With that being said, let's get started through today's video. First of all, you'll notice in this gameplay that there are few texture glitches which are present while emulating Pokemon Sword on Skyline. But do not worry, these will be fixed, and only after these are fixed, I guess the developers will make the build public. So this is one of the things which you need to understand, that this build with Pokemon Sword running is not available to download yet. So the update hasn't been released. As I told you guys before in my previous Skyline Emulator video, that the developers are working on a special Skyline update which is known as GPU New, which will have tons and tons of brand new games working. Now let's get back to the topic. One of the new games which started working in Skyline Emulator is Skyrim. So I'll put the gameplay right here. As you can see, there are few texture glitches and character glitches as well, but it is a big step towards Nintendo Switch emulation on Android. Skyrim is an high-end game, Pokemon Sword is also an high-end game, and seeing that these two games are running on Skyline Emulator opens up lot of possibilities. The GPU New update, once it's released, it will run more games such as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In my opinion, I hope so. I am assuming this because if a high-end game like Pokemon Sword is being emulated on Skyline, then it shouldn't be too hard to get Pokemon Brilliant Diamond working as well. Other than that, let's not talk about the games which are not working. Let's talk about a brand new setting which has been added in the Skyline Emulator's upcoming update. This setting is known as Executor slot count, maximum number of simultaneous GPU executions. Higher may sometimes perform better but will use more RAM. So this is a brand new setting which has been now added in Skyline Emulator, and as its description says that it can increase performance but will use more RAM. So just keep that in mind. We'll take a look at it in depth once the update is released. I'll also post the gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Shield running with hands-on gameplay on Skyline Emulator, along with testing many other games. Just comment down below which game would you like to be tested on my channel once the GPU New update is released. But other than Skyline Emulator, we have very impressive news that PS Vita emulation on Android is also hitting many milestones. So as you know, Vita 3K Emulator, which is being ported for Android devices, now goes in game in Tales of Hearts, which is also high-end game, but don't get confused, it's still work in progress, and it also has texture issues. Other than that, I am very happy to see PS Vita emulation on Android devices exceeding all our expectations. The developer is working really hard porting Vita 3K to Android devices, which is really amazing. As you know, during the first working games of Skyline Emulator, we were able to test it out thanks to it being open source and being available on GitHub. It's not the same case with Vita 3K Android, but hopefully once everything is working, we'll surely get to install it and play it on our Android devices. I'll be also making a tutorial on it as soon as that happens, so be sure to turn on all notifications as well. But anyways, that's it for today's video. That's all the news which I have for today. If I get more news, then I'll cover it in my tomorrow's video. So thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Peace out.